All right, so we are now back to the normal schedule. I'll be uploading on Thursdays, and that's that. Had to clear my throat a bit there. So, while we're at it, I figured we're going to talk a little bit about the purpose. Whatever you call it, the great work, the magnum opus, the modus operandi, the whatever you call it. And there's a lot of people out there that, and I think all of us are more or less willing to forego our immediate needs. Maybe not immediate, but forego our physiological health and well-being for something greater than ourselves. For some of those people, it's going to be more something along the lines of, I don't know, they want to have a bunch of money and they want to make a bunch of art. Or they want to form some kind of civilization. Something along those lines. In fact, a lot of people who are extremely wealthy or successful in another way, that many of you should pay attention to that last part, eventually, they're going to want to seek something greater. They're going to want to seek more than just, okay, I got all this money, so I'm going to invest said money to just stack more money. And that would be paper money. Or, I guess, in today's day and age, it would be assets, digital currency, numbers on a screen, whatever. But, so, thing is, a lot of people eventually do that. They're going to want to pursue something greater than just their immediate needs. And, for a lot of people, they come to that point where they just feel some kind of contentment. They get to that point where it's like, well, you've made the money, you've enjoyed your life, and that's it. So I decided that I was going to talk about the 4 types of individuals in the world based off of life purpose. And I think I may have mentioned it in the past in a previous video. I'm not sure if I've uploaded it or not, because I know I did a few drafts where I pretty much had to delete a bunch of stuff off my computer, and then I had to restart everything and then reset the password and everything. And because there was even one event where BIOS, I had to do something with the BIOS, and then I had to go to Task Manager after that, and then, because I was in Task Manager because the stuff kept opening up over and over again. Like, I need to close this stuff out, like, right now, dude. But whatever. So, long story short, I eventually began to... Alright, so long story short, there were some videos that I didn't completely upload, and I don't exactly remember which ones I uploaded or did not upload. But I decided I was going to do a quick review anyways, just in case I didn't. So, if you consider the 4 types of people, they are your base survivors. They're like literally your basic low level, I guess you could call them hedonists. They just like the simple pleasures in life. Alright, they want a comfortable place to sleep. They want food to eat. Nice bed to sleep in. Just kind of, sit there and take life day by day. really not much of a need to, go out of their way and push the boundaries, per se. And to be honest with you, I mean, those people there, I guess they're just, I mean, you can call them the bottom feeders or whatever, but all right. And then you have those that they want to pursue something a little more. They want to leave behind some kind of legacy, usually in the form of, children, and that their children are a certain way. As in, your children are not, just, I guess that their kids are the way they want their kids to be, or at least they hope for them to be. Now, you go further on, you got the people that kind of are your megalomaniacs. You might think of, some person that likes to, I don't know, they have a big ass mansion or something. They collect a bunch of statues or paintings or something. It's just like they want to feel like they're a king of their own little kingdom. And then, of course, you have the people who really, really want to push it out there. They want to make some kind of life or civilization changing thing. Call these people the Aquarians, for sake of this channel. Call them the Aquarians, right? You got the people that, they're like your, I describe the Aquarians. Aquarians are, yeah, I mean, they're eccentric and they're grandiose and they have very, very lofty goals. And those lofty goals aren't always very easily comprehended by others and can sometimes, really hurt some, egos and beliefs and some pride. I mean, Aquarius is opposite Leo, so, there you go. I'll keep this one short and sweet. And, yeah, we'll see each other next time. Take care.